What's up and welcome to Banshee Boat. Today's episode is all about how to back up a trailer. I'm gonna give you some fantastic tips and tricks, so stay tuned.
Woo! Banshee boating, baby!
Very good.
Close. Banshee Boat for everything boating.
So the first tip I have for you is to properly lock your trailer onto your hitch. Before you're even gonna go anywhere with your trailer, the number one important thing is to make sure that hitch is on correctly, make sure you have the correct size ball for the hitch, and make sure the locking pins are in place, because the last thing you want is that trailer to come off. Whether you're driving or backing it up, that's a terrible mess and we don't want that. So number one is to make sure your hitch and locking assembly is 100% correct. As an important feature, you should always have your chains securely fastened because this just prevents anything bad from happening, and that's the last thing we want when we're going to have a fun time. Usually a trailer means we're going to be doing something fun. Whether it's a camper trailer, whether it's a boat, maybe it's quads. Anything it is, it usually means fun. You know, if it's for work, at least we're making money. So usually trailers mean good things. Now we have to understand how a trailer actually works when you're backing it up. The vehicle follows the line the trailer takes, or the trailer will become jackknifed. And there's different types of trailers. There's fifth wheel trailers and there's tow hitch trailers. Today we're gonna be talking about the tow hitch trailers. So that tow hitch is the pivot point. Your truck or your vehicle is gonna be here and your trailer is gonna be there. So this is the pivot point. So when you drive your truck around a corner, the trailer follows. Think of the truck driving around a corner and then going back in the exact same motion. Think of it driving in forward, and that's how you're gonna have to go in reverse. So if you can think of it that way, if you were to drive that same path forward, you're gonna bring it in reverse the exact same way and have the truck or the vehicle follow the trailer in. Now it's important to mention that when backing up a trailer, if the trailer's smaller and you can't quite see it, that's gonna cause some difficulties. That's when a spotter could be necessary, and you have a spotter watching the trailer, potentially giving you hand signals and helping you back up. So when you're backing up, if you don't follow that curve with the front end of your vehicle enough, or you're trying to jackknife the trailer to get it into a certain spot, if you can't bring that nose of your vehicle over, you're gonna end up jackknifing the trailer, which essentially means that the trailer is gonna become pinched between the vehicle and the trailer, and the wheels are not going to be turning or pushing in the right direction to be turning anymore. So you don't wanna do that. And you also have to take in consideration that when you are bringing your vehicle back, you're trying to get that trailer into a parking spot here. When you're doing that, you have to keep in mind the front of your vehicle is also gonna swing. So while you're backing it up, you have to make sure that the front of your vehicle is not gonna hit anything. Because while we're doing all this fun, the last thing we'd want is to hit something and then just ruin our entire weekend. So that's an easy one. Number three for sure is, if you're not sure when you're backing up the trailer and you can't properly see, it's not shameful to get out and have a look, because it would be a lot worse if you were to back up and hit something. That would be terrible. So it's a lot better to just get out of the vehicle, take a quick walk around, kind of mentally feel where you're at. If you have to get out multiple times, that's completely fine. It's much better to get out, take a look, know where you're at, and not hit anything than try and risk it and hit something. Number four tip would be, make sure your lights on your trailer work. Even if you're going a short distance, the lights are very important because they let the other drivers know what you're doing. Whether you're reversing, whether you're stopping, lights are very important. Last year, actually, I installed waterproof lights on the boat trailer. If you didn't know about the waterproof lights, I'll put a description down below. They're at Princess Auto. When your boat trailer drives underneath the water to drop your boat off at the launch, your lights don't short circuit because you don't get water in the connections. These lights are completely sealed. It's amazing. The other lights were all corroded. One of the most important things you can do is take your time, make gradual movements, and just ease the trailer into place. I can't stress that enough. Take your time and don't rush. Get out and look, have a spotter, and just slow things down. You just want to get your trailer in place and start having fun. Try to think of the complete maneuver. What I say by that is try and think of the final stage of where your trailer is and everything in between. Break it down into steps to get your trailer into place. Break it down and go slow and do portions at a time. And it's okay to reset, pull forward a bit, and try and get it in place again. One of the most important things you can do while backing up a trailer is practice. If you're not 100% sure with backing up a trailer, take it to an empty parking lot, a big, wide, empty parking lot, and practice backing it into empty parking stalls. This way, you're gonna get some practice, because there's nothing worse than pulling into a boat launch, a parking lot, and it just being crazy and having to reverse and having some crazy other drivers trying to get around you and just losing their shit over this. If you have confidence in maneuvering your trailer during those times of high stress, things are gonna be a lot easier for you. You can just dip it into the boat launch your boat, and peace out of there. A small trailer, big trailer, doesn't really matter. It's your confidence level and the amount of time that you've practiced. Driving a trailer straight is easy. You turn a little bit wide and you just drive the exact direction you want to go as if you were driving just a regular vehicle. But backing up a trailer is significantly harder because of that pivot point and because of having to follow the trailer back, essentially. So I can't stress that enough. Practice makes perfect. There's nothing worse than pulling into a parking lot unknowingly with no exit and then add in a couple excited drivers and you got yourself a really good time. So I can't stress that enough. Practice, practice, practice. We're gonna do some great stuff. We're gonna do some drone shots, new lakes. We are only striving to get 4K shots. I'm gonna try and get the best sound and the best video in every single video to come and make it better and better every single video that I make. So hopefully you subscribe right down there, because every video that comes out, you are gonna be happy with.
Woo! Banshee boating, baby!
Check out one of these other fantastic videos. You won't be disappointed.